Artwork entails specific techniques and skills that portray beauty in the presented work. In the artwork, many different ways are combined to form a blend or a specific composition of work that can perfectly convey the required information or work intended by the artist. The artwork has particular functions to the targeted audience, literally and metaphorically, in the more profound meaning that it bears. In terms of its literal composition include entertainment through creativity and beauty, communication of certain information, storage of the culture, expression of imagination, and symbolic and ceremonial functions. On the other hand, the artwork has also particular roles in its metaphorical contextual meaning. It carries deeper meanings that can only be interpreted by the people related to the artwork. More artworks also store hidden information from the past events. In addition, the artwork is also used to memorize certain events or people. For instance, it can be used to remember certain people who passed away or certain events that left a mark in the lives of the people. Artwork is used as a tool for education. Some artworks may seem to be entertaining, but they bear deeper educative context to the audience. Augusta Savage, sculpture of a black woman in the 20th century. The sculpture displays how black women were the most dependable people in society. From the statue, it is evident how the children looked upon the woman portrayed as the mother. Augusta Savage was born on February 29, 1892, in Green Cove Springs in Florida. Her artwork was mainly associated with the Harlem Renaissance. Augusta Savage was also a teacher by profession. Augusta Savage died in the year 1962 at the age of 70. Her statement about her work stated that, "I have created nothing wonderful, really lasting. But if I can inspire one of these youngsters to develop the talent I know that they possess, and then my movement will be in their work." The sculpture of Augusta Savage showing the position of the black woman was also a cultural significance. This is because she depicted women as significant people and entirely dependable. Unlike the beliefs in other societies where women are believed to be weak and inferior, her artwork reveals that women deserve respect and honor from other community members. The artwork of Augusta was helped in addressing the issues of gender roles and feminism. Thus, it symbolizes deeper meaning. It has been used to indicate that women are not supposed to be held responsible for the burdens of the whole family regarding taking care of the family. The artworks enrich our understanding of the surrounding world and the principles of mass culture. In the sculpture of Augusta, she has created an environment that defines the woman as a shoulder to lean on, despite the challenges that come. This is creativity because she has ensured that through her sculpture work, people can define the facial expressions that have been represented in the sculpture. Augusta has used black color to show that the people in the sculpture are of color. The artist has darkened the areas of the eyes on the sculpture to make viewers wonder their facial expressions. It is hard to determine what these people were feeling in the moment and letting viewers depict the mood from the body. Overall, the darkest features of the sculpture are the face. The dark faces can symbolize many negative emotions such as worry, stress, or instability. The man sitting down on the floor with his arm and head lying on the woman's body represents how she is dominant figure in the family. He portrays that she holds a lot of power and respect from those around her. It represents that she isn't just a housewife, but an independent figure. A significant feature of the sculpture is that she is not leaning on anything or anyone, which portrays that she can take care of herself. But the fact that the guy is leaning on her for support represents that leadership and support that the woman is providing. The artist of the image above is Paul Cézanne. The artist has applied his literal skills and techniques to develop a piece of work that was a blend of futuristic theme and a theme from the early 20th century. Paul Cézanne was a French citizen and he was born in January 1839. He was famously recognized for his outstanding paintings. He was incredibly recognized for his varied painting style. He was often referred to as the father of modern art. The painting represents the image of a mountain where he has applied his ultimate masterpieces to reveal the infinite complexity of the experience. The painting has depicted the setting of a cultural structure that was played during that time. For the painting, there is no modern building in the image, and most of the land is covered in green plantation. The artwork is of cultural significance because it bears the memories of a mountain that people lived around the mountains. The color, lining, and the light element has been perfectly used to bring picture of the mountain and bring more meaning to the people through destruction of particular objects. The artwork is culturally significant because it is a true mirror of the current society. The painting of Paul Cézanne shows a mixture of themes from the future and the other descriptions from the 20th century, indicating how people used to operate in the past and a revolution to the future. It illustrates how people used to live and carry on with their lives in the past with relation to the significance of the mountain. It also helps to converse the culture by revealing the way of living of the past people and relating it to the current practices of life. To this far, many places still see mountains as a sacred place and place that converses their culture as it has been indicated by the painting. Therefore, the artwork influences the way people perceive their culture because it helps them appreciate their culture of the past and apply it to the present. It is also culturally significant because it helps restore the memories regarding that place in the past. The artwork also utilizes modern culture in different ways. For instance, the artwork of Paul Cézanne has employed Fumism by involving paintingly characteristics and intense color to emphasize the portraits of the mountains. The artwork has ensured that the realistic values have been retained, which is also a quality of the modern art. The artwork of Paul Cézanne is also commenting on contemporary art because it somehow rejects history. Contemporary art is the one that involves a realistic display of subjects, hence it has also been evident in the artwork of Cézanne. The artwork utilizes modern art because it has used innovation in the work of art. Starting from the setting or the environment that has been depicted in the artwork, the artist has made use of their innovational skills to make their work more appealing. For instance, the artist has applied the visual elements well to bring out the scene and distinguish particular subjects in the art. Paul Cézanne's invention is revealing by including small houses around the mountains and snow on top of the mountains to make it look realistic. The mountain is the main element of the painting. Also, an observer can see that the painting is a bit rough, not as smooth and finished as any other major art. The movement of the brush can be seen live on the image. Also, another visual element that one might notice is the application of color on the image. Paul was skillful enough to balance the color of the image and make them relatable, leaving no aspect of the intended painting uncaptured. Another unique feature of Paul Cézanne's painting is that the color complexity is constant on the painting, like he is ignoring the three-dimensional aspects of the image. Cézanne achieves his aspect of being truthful about his skills and not involving too much finishing to keep the painting as real as possible. The message of increasing human activity and maybe the population too can also be read from the increasing houses and busy fields.